An autoclave is a machine used to kill biological agents such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and spores. They are used to sterilize any materials to prevent unwanted microorganisms from entering a laboratory. Autoclaves will be found in the fields of research, medicine, and the chemical industry. Autoclaves sterilize material using high pressures and steam-heated temperatures. An autoclave can either rely on gravity displacement or it can have a vacuum pump. It is safe to autoclave any stainless steel equipment, glass without cracks, heat-stable plastics, and any autoclavable bags. It is unsafe to autoclave the biohazard bags provided by EHS, any material that is radioactive, and chemicals, especially bleach, flammable materials, and acids or bases. Proper PPE must be worn at all times while working with an autoclave. This includes a lab coat, heat and liquid resistant gloves, goggles, and closed-toed shoes. If materials that are being sterilized need to be placed in bags, always leave the bags either slightly open at the top, lightly taped, or covered with loose foil so that steam can penetrate the bag and fully sterilize the material. The autoclavable materials should then be placed in a secondary containment such as an autoclavable pan. When loading the materials, it is important not to overfill the autoclave. After the materials are loaded, carefully close the autoclave door and firmly lock it. The autoclave should run for 20 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius and the pressure should be between 15 and 20 psi. Once the cycle has finished, the pressure must return to zero before opening the autoclave door. The material should then be given time to cool before being handled. If you are sterilizing waste, box it up and submit a waste pickup request on EHSA. After filing the request on EHSA, apply the EHSA label to the side of the box, as well as a warning if the waste contains sharp container, human body parts, or chemotherapy waste. First of all, you need to make sure to always use the autoclave properly by following the steps mentioned earlier in the video. You also need to maintain an autoclave usage log every time an autoclave cycle is run. Log should include date and time of the cycle, the operator and their contact information, what was autoclaved, and the temperature, pressure, and time length of the cycle. If your autoclave breaks, call the service contract vendor and give the autoclave serial number. Then email Georgia Tech Biosafety to report where the broken autoclave is located, what the problem is, and what you told the service contract vendor about the issues. Lastly, post an out-of-service sign on the autoclave so other researchers know not to use it. If you have any further questions about autoclaves, feel free to reach out to Georgia Tech EHS Biosafety.